All right. Tried to do some different Star Wars references. Mon Mothma was pretty obscure.
That's obscure, man.
Props to you out there if you knew. Here's our red Protoss. His name is
Startail Ace.
There we go. Startail Ace losing the last game, but Taldrim is a good map for Protoss these days. It's a lot of room to build up that nice 3-base death push army. Now his opponent, again, we saw him win the last game pretty convincingly. Oh, and he's going for a 6-pull. He is
Oh, dear.
MVP viOlet.
MVP viOlet. Not very often where you get to see a player's strategy before their name is announced, is it, Moltrap?
Wow. Now Ace, he actually, interestingly, played Zerg in Brood War. He was a pro gamer for NBC, and I watched another, Artos has interviewed him as well, and he's actually going to scout this really fast, which is going to be huge, that he's going to be able to know this is coming before putting down a forge or gateway or anything. He knows it. Will he respond quickly enough and well enough?
Looks like he's going to try to wall off. He needs to get another pylon in position to wall that off completely, though. That pylon's not going to be able to do it. Now, what viOlet has to do is block that possible wall off with that drone. If he can do that, if he can get the Zerglings in there, he's got a good chance of causing a lot of damage to Ace early on. Extractor trick, getting another drone out there for viOlet.
Wow,
and the Zerglings are on the way.
Oh, okay, this is a smart move. He's actually getting the pylon in his mineral line so that he can just build cannons in his mineral line, sack the forge. Hopefully the Lings will actually attack the forge instead of running in. If he's smart, he's going to run past the forge and try and get the cannon in main.
There's the first cannon. How much damage is viOlet going to be able to do? Taldrim alters a pretty big map, so the Zerglings are going to take a while to get there. They're in the base now, though.
He is bypassing the forge, going in for the kill. He's going to have to protect that cannon with all of his probes. He's going to try and glitch through to throw them off of the cannon. The cannon's 9/10 complete. Is he going to come in time? He's not stopping the Zerglings. It's down to about half health.
The cannon!
Has to cancel the cannon and rebuild it, and that might be the end of Ace.
Well, viOlet lost a lot of Zerglings. He's down to 3 right now. There will be a couple reinforcements, but the big thing is if Ace can hold, he really hasn't lost a whole lot. That 150 minerals he spent on the cannon plus losing a little bit for canceling, that's not so bad. He lost a little bit of mining time, but really Ace is in a pretty good position right now.
Yeah, we're actually going to see a game here because after those Zerglings, he actually built drones.
And you know what?
And a queen. He's droning up now. He's going to try and make a macro game out of it.
Okay. So Ace putting down his gateway now. The forge was depowered. So
very smart.
Yep. Zerglings are going to be able to take that out.
In StarCraft, you need to respond to what's coming a couple minutes before it comes. So I like the fact that Ace, the moment he is a little bit secure, puts down that gateway because he knows he's going to have some tech later on because he realizes, okay, this isn't all in. There's many more Zerglings coming. I'm going to need to have something for the mid game. Yeah,
that cannon in a great place too. Making it very, very difficult for the Zerglings to work in there. So now viOlet getting his gas. How many drones does he have right now? He has 14
drones to 20 probes. So Ace, actually okay. And let's see, is that his core right there? That would be, no, it's another pylon.
He's going to build his core now.
And a second gas. So again, Ace with a lot of early gas, without much mineral income, we might see maybe a Void Ray follow-up or something to try and catch him off guard since he's been a little bit injured early on, slow tech.
Sentries are going to be really key to this game as well. I mean, he's going to need those sentries early on, so he wants to get a lot of gas.
That's true as well.
But at the same time, definitely wanting to tech into something as fast as possible as well. I don't think we're going to be seeing him on 2 bases this game. I think he's probably just going to try to 1 base at this point, maybe expand. I could be wrong, but
yeah, he is a very safe player. Ace is known for being pretty safe. He likes to kind of prod in, see what damage he can do, but not sack his army and kind of fall back when he needs to. He's getting Warp Gate tech and 2 more gateways, so
here comes the probe. He's going to see what he can see. And another probe. Oh, just kind of spontaneously combusting there. It didn't even look like anything hit it.
Wow.
Oh, sometimes the probes, they leave the oven on and you hear about them spontaneously combusting.
Do they have ovens inside them?
Well, yeah. How else would they cook things?
That's right. If you're a probe, you need to.
Thanks for going with me on this.
You need to cook yourself a meal, and actually, it looks a couple Zerglings are going to run in and see exactly what's going on. So he knows it's just going to be 3-gate push out. He may actually, try and expand off this theoretically.
He certainly could. Yeah, I mean, 3 gates. If you get the gas, you get a lot of sentries. You can expand very, very safely. And it's definitely very late as well, but he could do it.
He's actually got a lot of money bank, although once these couple more gateways come in, he might use that up.
Yep, get some Zealots right now because he is kind of low on gas. Now Zergling's speed getting about 2/3 of the way done, as we can see from the production queue. And Warp Gate Research just finishing now. And it looks like Ace will expand. Okay, so just playing it slow, playing it safe. Nothing wrong at all with that.
Yeah. Now, I was actually I was going to be really surprised if Ace lost as quickly as he almost did. This guy won the IEM World Championships, and he did not just win it barely. He dominated everyone in that, including Zergs such as Moon, Moonglade, Maro, and Idra, dominating world-class Zergs. Uh-oh, he might sneak in with some Zerglings. The sentries are in danger, just like last game. Force fielding to try and hold themselves back.
Force field donut.
He needs the ball. Oh no, his choke is completely breached. And those force fields are going to run out, and those sentries are going to fall.
Yep.
Zealots are going to fall.
Oh, 22 Zerglings on the way for viOlet as well.
Oh dear.
And here we go. This is exactly the danger that you face after taking a little bit of early damage from the 6 pool. It wasn't so much the damage, it was just slowing Ace down. And now having to pull so many probes, losing quite a bit. 2 Zealots out right now, but once those Zerglings get there, there's some more reinforcements right now. And Ace looks like he may have drawn the Joker this match.
Indeed he may. He's got 1 Zealot left with just a little energy left. He's warping a couple more Zealots. It looks like, you know, there's, well, no, actually, there's still a ton of Zerglings coming in. Oh, and he moved out of the choke point. He's getting surrounded. All of his probes and his Zealots are going to go down. Probably going to see GG any moment now. At the very least, the Nexus is going to go down. I don't know what Ace can do at this point. He's falling back to his main, where he's got Zealots. He's going to try and use that cannon as some collateral, but at this point, he's lost so many probes. He's behind in Harvester count. He's going to lose more as well. Cannon under attack. He may barely hold this up, but he's going to be in such a bad position.
Yeah, more Speedlings coming in right now. Zealots do very well against Zerglings, of course, but at the same time, again, getting farther and farther behind. We do have another hatchery, it looks like, going up for viOlet in his base. Wants the most production he can get. That Nexus, is it going to go down? Zerglings coming off the line. Those force fields are a little bit better. Trapping those Zerglings against the Zealots. That's exactly where Ace wants them. So for now, Ace looks like he holds for the moment. More Zerglings coming in, though. Those Zealots getting very, very low. And is it going to be enough?
Looks like it's barely going to be enough, but it's some decent Zealot micro there. Look at that. He's got a Zealot with 4 hit points, a Zealot with 24. Very nicely done.
Pretty far ahead in the worker count right now. 34 to 28 at the moment, or 26 rather. Sorry about that.
Yeah, and it's really clever. But viOlet, he's kind of doing like a tug of war. You know, sometimes you pull, and then sometimes you let go for a moment to let them fall off balance, and then you pull again. He's kind of doing that where he goes mass lings, and then back off for a second, build some drones, get a hatch. Mass lings and Banelings. Uh-oh.
Here we go. I was going to say this is a little bit July Zerg-esque in that he found the hole in Ace's defenses, and now he just keeps punching it until it gets big enough to kill him, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
He's got a nice wall of Zealots in the front, but those aren't damaged still. Force field's going down. Nice wall there. He needs something that can actually deal damage from behind. Oh, he's
gonna get the pylon!
He nukes the pylon with some Banelings. Another force field goes down, but he does not have the energy for that last force field to seal the wall. And he's fighting with probes again. Sentries go down, Stalker goes down, Zealot's gonna go down.
Oh, and it's only Zealots versus probes now.
I think Ace is gonna go down here.
Yep, that's right. And there goes the Nexus.
There goes the Nexus.
Zerglings falling back again, just like you said, the tug of war. I love that analogy. That is such a good analogy.
Now, Ace, he actually, I said he was in Brood War. He actually quit Brood War. He wasn't terribly successful. He had a couple wins, but he quit Brood War to do studies. And when he heard about the prize pool for GSL, he actually quit his studies to go back and play StarCraft 2. So he is super committed to this. He said in an interview with Artosis that his goal is to win the GSL. And here comes the Banelings going for the mineral line. Oh! Hitting the Stalkers. And Zerglings coming in, may be able to clean up. Nice probe micro there, but he's just losing so many Harvesters. He's now got a third of the Harvesters. Now a fourth, a fifth.
45 to 5 Harvesters. That is not going to help you win GSL.
No.
Nope.
Man, I feel bad for the guy.
Well, you know, I think MVP just outplayed him this game. I mean, the force fields weren't the best in Game 1 and Game 2. They were a little bit better, but there is the GG.
Yeah.
That
GG
is it.
coming from Ace.
Wow.
Wow.
MVP Violet, showing he may be a bit of a force to be reckoned with in GSL this season. That was a pretty convincing victory.
Yeah, War 3 Pro, so definitely experienced RTS player. Now it's interesting, another thing that Ace actually said in his interview with Artosis was that he really feels he's Code S level, but he has issues with what Juani translated as mind control, which I think meant that he gets nervous or something. I'm not sure if it meant that he gets nervous or maybe he chokes or something like that on the stage because, like you said, he hasn't done well in the GSL thus far, but he's able to go and win the IEM, and he's able to go and do well in other tournaments, just not here on the stage, flashing lights. So
it can be a little bit intimidating knowing that your games are going out on television, going out to the rest of the world on the internet and everything. So
I wonder if he's the kind of player that maybe once he gets a little more experience, gets over his nerves,
possibly
he's going to be a force to reckon with.
We'll see.
Ace, the Reckoning.
That's right, Ace 2, Electric Boogaloo. But now, MVP Violet advances to the round of 16 in Code A, and he was looking pretty good. I was told by the MVP coach, I talked to him a little bit after the game, or before the games, obviously I'm not talking to him right now, but I talked to him a little bit before the games, and he said that Violet actually stayed up almost all night last night practicing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he definitely
and it paid off.
Yeah, he put the work in, came here, executed amazingly well.
And executed
and,
Ace.
Yeah, I think was the underdog in that match and really came out and showed everyone that he definitely deserves to be here. Wow, I'm impressed. So
I am impressed as well.
So
that was actually really good. I like the aggressive play. Like you said, July Zerguest play.
Yeah, a little bit. Very aggressive. Very cool. So, you know, we were having some food last night. We were talking about different shows and things like that.
Yes.
Different references that we could possibly use. We talked about He-Man.
Yeah, we already made a Dragon Ball Z reference.
Yeah, we did. That was check. That's done. Any others you can think of right now? We've got a little bit of time.
We'll figure it out later. We got some time. We still have 3 matches left. Let's get into the second match right now. August versus Yu-Gi-Oh!